welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about the 5 different things that are different between a credit card and a charge card. I want to kind of get this video out because there's a lot of misconception when people say charge cards or credit card or debit card or whatever. So today's video is going to be about the difference between a credit card and a charge card. 5 of the most obvious differences. I'm sure there are a lot more reasons out there, but the most common 5 reasons. Okay, and I'm also going to do, again, make sure you're subscribed if you're new. We're doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. 4 of you will be receiving a $25 Amazon gift card. So make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss anything, and also let me know that you subscribe by commenting on this video so I can enter you into the drawing. Let's get right into this video. Number 1 is the no preset limit. Charge cards, which charge cards are just only at this point American Express. That is the only company that offers charge cards. American Express's cards don't have a preset spending limit when your traditional credit card will. You will know what your credit limit is, and that will obviously be whatever your limit is. So if you have a credit card from Chase for $10,000, you know you cannot spend more than $10,000 unless you get a credit limit increase. And if you want to see a video on how to get a credit limit increase, I'll put that video at the end of this. I can show you guys how to get a credit limit increase with pretty much any bank. So keep that for the end. I'll put the link in the description as well. But back to this video. So credit card, you have a limit, and a charge card, you don't have a preset spending limit. That does not mean, though, that you have no limit. The only card that I've kind of heard rumors about is the Amex Black Card, and that is for the wealthy and the rich. They may not have a limit. Okay, they may not. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But your green card, your gold card, and your platinum card, there is no preset spending limit. But American Express does have a specific limit for you that they only have information and access to. But you can always go on American Express's website to see, and I don't recommend this, and I'll tell you why. You can always go on their website. They have a tool where you can see how big of a purchase you can swipe for. The most I got was about $30,000. I don't recommend doing that because that can probe a financial review, which means they will freeze your account, ask for some financial documents, etc. If they see somebody is trying to spend 30 to 40 to 50 or even 100,000, I mean, I've seen people even try that. They're going to be very curious as to why you're trying to make that purchase. And if you do that and then kind of just leave the bank, they're in a big hole. So just kind of stay away from that. But that's number 1, no preset spending limit. Number 2, a charge card, you have to pay the balance in full, and a credit card, you don't have to pay the balance in full. Now I know American Express now has this pay over time balance or pay later, and that's awesome. But traditionally, a charge card was meant to pay in full each and every month when your statement was due. And a traditional credit card, you don't have to pay the full amount. So example, if you have a credit card for $10,000, you can only pay you can pay one of 2 options: the minimum payment or the full balance, or maybe something in between. So let's say your minimum payment was $35, but you owe $600. You can either pay $35, and that's all you need to really pay, but you're going to get interest charged to you. Or you could pay $300 because maybe that's all you have, or you could pay the balance in full, $600. If you pay the balance in full, there's no interest. If you pay the balance of the minimum or maybe a little bit above the minimum, you're going to get interest accrued to you. So all that interest that was accrued throughout the month, you're going to get hit with that if you don't pay it in full. Even if you don't pay that balance in full by $10, you're going to get hit from the entire balance because you didn't pay the balance in full. The difference between a charge card and a credit card: traditionally, a charge card, you'd have to pay the balance in full. The pro to that is you don't have to worry about interest. Another pro to that is you're controlling yourself most of the time because at the end of the month, you have to pay it back anyway. So that's number 2. You have to pay the balance in full traditionally. Now, with this pay over time, you don't have to, but the interest is going to be a lot higher than what a credit card would be. Number 3, annual fees. Okay, so again, American Express, all of their charge cards, the green, the gold, the platinum, the black, they all have annual fees. You cannot avoid it. They're going to hit you with an annual fee. So that is pretty straightforward. Credit cards, depending on the type of card you have, Depending on the type of tier card you have, maybe if you got a starter card or something like that, you may not have an annual fee. So that's number 3. Pretty straightforward. The annual fees. American Express, you will have an annual fee, and depending on the type of credit card that you may have with a bank, you may not have, or you may have an annual fee. Number 4, utilization. Charge cards, to be honest with you, utilization really doesn't exist. And what I mean by that is you have no preset limit. You have no limit to kind of go off of. So you're not necessarily under or over 30%. And you most of the time have to pay the balance in full. A credit card, you do have a utilization kind of factor that is gone. And actually with Vantage Score and FICO, a charge card credit utilization isn't in the formula because there's really no limit that they're going off of to kind of give you if you're over 30% or under 30% or whatever. Credit card you do. So again, example, $10,000, 30% of that would be $3,000. That will either hurt or help you. Now again, if you're 30% or under, that's going to help you with the credit card. Charge cards, you don't have anything to kind of go off of. So in FICO and Vantage Score, and the methods at this current time when this video is recorded, it is not a factor in that area as far as your credit score being reported, because there's nothing to go off of. So that's number 4, utilization. Number 5, and I know people get utilization and increase sometimes messed up. So again, number 4 was increase, and that's the 30% with a credit card versus nothing to kind of go off with a charge card. But number 5 with the inquiries, both of these cards will definitely still give you an inquiry if you are applying as a newbie. And what I mean by that is specifically with American Express. If you apply as a newbie with this card, it will be an inquiry, hard inquiry on your credit report. And there's no way around that. Both of these, so American Express versus any other bank, or Amex versus Amex, if you get a charge card and a credit card from Amex, they will do a hard inquiry on your score. We'll put a slight ding on it. So that is probably the most common thing that is similar to them. And again, you won't be able to really tell, based off of how they look, unless you know what a charge card is. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. So that's probably the only thing that's really similar to them. Now, American Express, from what I hear, especially when you're kind of in the American Express ecosystem. So like, let's say you want to get a American Express credit card and you got that and you got hit with a hard inquiry, but now you may want to get another one. Typically it's a soft pull. Or if you wanted to get a loan with American Express, typically it is a soft pull. So when it comes to American Express as a bank, if you're already in it, you don't have to really worry about getting another hard inquiry, which is pretty awesome, as long as you're, again, applying under your information and stuff like that. So those are like the 5 biggest differences in my opinion. If you have any feedback, if you have anything that you wanted questions on or wanted to kind of clarify, let me know. And if you have any other differences or any pros and cons to having a charge card or a credit card, let me know below. Again, I'm doing a 4 Amazon gift card giveaways, okay? All you got to do is subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you definitely want to do that now. Let me know that you subscribed, comment it, like this video if you found it helpful. Again, thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great day.